Hey guys, welcome to Swishcast. Sorry about that.
Welcome to Swishcast, guys.
Swishcast! Yeah, we're back.
The do that thing for today is, at least you're not watching TF Talk.
It's not as funny on the second time.
Yeah, I mean, guys, pretend you heard it for the first time.
When you did that bit the first time, you'll burst out
yeah,
laughing.
TF Talk,
Oh!
Dude, oh my god, they had Mekarek as a guest, I think? Or something like that.
Wait, guys, it's been a year since we did a Swishcast episode.
Oh my god! Holy!
Oh my god, it's busting! Oh my god!
Oh, my sides! Oh my sides!
Right, hey guys.
You sound old as fuck.
Hey guys. So we're back.
Oh, my aching back.
Welcome back to a new episode of our new podcast. It's called TF2 Talk, and
No.
the sequel to TF Talk. Our first special guest will be Mekarek.
he's just running late. He's running a bit late.
So there's some people saying some pretty nasty stuff about you on Twitter, and I'm with you, man. Every step of the way.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh
wait, you can't tell a quick story before we start.
Yeah,
So,
sure.
I don't know if you guys remember, but we were on the Lucid Letters podcast a while ago. I don't know if that was promoted here. And then at the end, I was like, yeah, you should make a new podcast, call it Groomcast, and it should have Mekarek, Rob the Awesome.
Well, guys, we've been workshopping that idea, and it's coming pretty soon.
Anyway, I've been reaching out. I've been reaching out. I've been phoning a few prison hotlines, and I've got good news.
You slide him a cake as a president. Inside is like a microphone.
We got
It's a Shure SM7B. It's
we got to do the interview through the glass wall. With a one-sided mirror. Anyway, guys, it's been a while, hasn't it, Indy?
Disgusting.
Sorry.
Yeah, you're gross.
Wonderful.
You're gross and nasty. I hate you.
Something's really disgusting.
I'm sipping.
We're canceling the podcast just because of that.
I'm sorry. I'm currently sipping on that drank. Anyway, so
You getting lean, gut?
All right, he ordered what was it? 37 Pepsi Max cherries.
Oh my god.
lean. Anyway,
It does have perfect BMI, so that's okay.
Yeah, perfect BMI. So
Yeah, he does have
obviously he'll
perfect
be
BMI.
fine.
let's get back on the topic of not our inside jokes and the podcast. Anyway, so we
Okay.
you might have noticed throughout December there was no Swishcast because we all needed a mental health break. Isn't that right, Indy?
Yeah, my mental health has just been on a downward spiral. You know what I'm saying? It's just. I've been thinking of starting an event channel where I talk about my mental health.
Yeah.
Stay tuned for that.
Yeah.
Okay, so the reason why we're coming back right now for this emergency Swishcast, we're back from the Swish past for the Swishcast.
Oh.
Yeah, I just stole that from the chat. Thanks, Arkham Slayer. Because there's been a lot of news. There's been a lot of news, particularly in the past 2 or 3 days. Regarding TF2. So, do you guys want me to list everything, or should we just go one by one?
Before you list everything, I want to say another reason why we didn't do much Switchcast through December is because fuck all was happening. There was Smithmas and that was it. Nothing was happening. But now we're in January. Everything's happened in the last 2 days. We've been building up. So now we've got tons of topics to talk about. Finally. All right. So, Indy, what is it we're talking about today? Give us the Valve News Network headlines of today.
So Valve decided to send a cease and desist to TF2 Source 2. They also sent a cease and desist to Portal 64, which seems like unrelated, but it will be related in a second. They also, the item servers have been completely busted for the
New
3 days.
OG season, baby, of TF2!
TF2
2007!
It's all like 2007, all stock loadouts in every server. The OG season is here. Let's go. Anyway,
no demo night. The world.
Yes!
No, there are Demonites. There are actually people who figured out how to fix their inventory problem just so they could play Demo Night.
Oh yeah, that was funny. Azelle was
They're the only people who figured out or bothering to fix it.
That was funny. Azelle was playing TF2 the other day. I remember this, and there was one guy on her team that had somehow the bug just didn't affect him. And he could use any weapon he wanted. So what did he decide to play? Fucking demo night.
Demo night, like it is the one day, the one like day maybe in a long time where you'll get to play, like everyone gets to play stock. And you choose, no, I'm gonna play demo night, so the whole enemy team is pyros and we lose.
Bro,
Hey guys, check out this hilarious like meme that Solarlight made.
I'm not looking at that. Bro is literally like the chosen one, and he decided to go evil mode, like go join the dark side. Like, come on, bro.
No, but that was it just caused the whole enemy team to just go pyro, and nobody wins in that scenario. Like,
Born to demo night, forced to demo man. This is the meme. Like, actually, like, what the fuck? You are born into the wrong country, man. All right, you are born onto the wrong team. This is not cool. Anyway, right? Let's.
You got your demo night visa?
I like Boardman guy in the chat. Don't worry, guys. This is the optimization update.
Finally!
that is true. The game runs a lot more smoothly.
Yeah, literally.
We noticed you guys were having problems running TF2, so he decided to remove everything to make it easier to run. Hopefully it should balance out the game. Cheers, boys.
So, we've been listening to a subset of our community that's been complaining that the cosmetics and unusuals are too gaudy and too loud, so we've decided to remove everything.
We've been hearing a lot about a lot of problems with team recognition. Now it should be nice and easy for you.
It should be fine now.
Should be nice.
Mr. Jesus, you can rest.
Anyway, what's happening today on Liberal Cast, Indy? Fill me in.
Besides that, there was also Steam, Valve allowing AI games to be on Steam.
Wait,
which
what?
is also
Is that real?
Yeah, they just let AI video games on Steam now.
Yeah.
And the Valve's been sending copyright strikes to TF2 YouTubers that have been covering a certain like TF2 fan game that doesn't run in Source.
What is it?
So I don't. It's not like confirmed, but it's like a VR game that's sort of like Gmod in Gmod in VR, and someone like perfectly recreated like TF2 inside of that on like, and it's just on the workshop. And
all this info is getting
keep in mind this
Valve
is
News Network.
Keep in mind this is all Tyler McVicker news, so take it with a grain of salt. But from first-hand accounts for me,
It's a pretty convincing screenshot, though.
I mean, yeah.
When has he ever lied?
Has he ever been wrong?
Has he ever been wrong? Guys, has he ever been wrong? Guys, I promise you, massive update today! It's coming soon! Never happened. Never once has
it's like that. It's like that Christmas SpongeBob episode. You're like, Santa's coming!
Santa's coming tonight.
So what are we gonna discuss first? Are we talking about the OG season?
Oh, can we go please talk about the OG
I mean, I guess we should probably start with the more positive stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, the OG season. Everyone's saying this is a disaster. I'm saying this is a blessing. All right. OG. Wait, I don't fucking OG. Why is it in caps? There you go. OG season TF2. There you go. That's the topic.
Hey, can you put up that image you made?
I did. I put up the image.
So,
I put.
Party's got a second channel now. He's made a OG TF2 like just fucking clip dump already.
Oh, no, I'm already on top of that shit, man. OG season.
It's fresh off the presses.
Yeah, no, fresh off. I was most fun out of TF2 recently. It's fucking OG season. Because, at least it's, maybe removing everything is removing everything, but, at least it's something different. And it's also made TF2 Classic completely obsolete, but,
What? That's the most wrong thing you've ever said.
Well, not completely obsolete.
It's like I'm like flabbergasted.
Well,
Zane custom weapon still exists.
Well, not completely,
Exactly.
not completely obsolete, but kind of obsolete. You know what I mean? It's slightly different. You get a few new extra weapons.
So what have you guys been thinking of TF2 OG? What have you been experiencing so far?
I love the new battle pass, new skins are pretty good.
They
It's
brought
been
back the
cool.
old map.
Like the old map, yeah, it's good.
It's been cool.
He brought back the old map.
Favorite place is Dusty Bowls. I love that place.
They brought back the.
The old map.
No, one thing I do like about like how the game is right now is just the fact that there's like no, you can't look at a player and know like they're like know how long they've been playing the game for anymore, which is good. It's like,
I feel like every player I'm facing right now has just like booted the game like yesterday.
it feels like this weird fucked up in between where like we're playing in 2012 again, but fucking, or maybe 2007, but like everyone knows everything. So
It feels a
You know
lot
what's
less
been weird?
a lot less elitist and classist. I've noticed. You know what I mean? 'Cause I feel
Yeah,
like
you know
TF2
what's been weird?
What was that?
The fucking since the item servers went down, I haven't run into as many bots.
That's not true for me.
Well,
Yeah.
that's true for me. I've like been in games where I haven't seen like a single
keep
one.
in mind, because you play on American servers where it's like hell for me to try and play, and we play on the nice, lovely EU servers.
No.
Nice, lovely EU
the
server.
nice, you mean the fucking hostile, quiet servers where
The
nobody
hostile-
talks to each
the
other.
hostile
and if you use
wasteland.
voice chat, you get banned instantly.
What's your problem, Green? What's your problem?
Green, what is your problem, Green?
Oris
Party.
TV in the chat, and he's asking how often do we play TF2 on average?
All of us.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go from the
More-
left to the right.
More
of the
since
screen.
OG season, I'll tell you that.
Absolutely.
Ever since this new season's dropped, absolutely, I've been on it every day.
You know, I always got to knock out at least 5 hours a week at TF2.
Yeah, I gotta
you
do
know,
my.
it's essential.
Plus, how am I gonna do my daily quest, man? I gotta go.
Exactly, my match quest.
Literally, yeah, my match quest.
You got
Jesus Christ, fucking match
dance
quest.
at dusty bowls. All stars.
Dusty balls.
New location.
New drop location in TF2. What about you, Indy? Go on, tell me, how much TF2 have you been playing?
Well, at least like 5 hours a week. I play TF2 in like bursts where like I go days without playing and then I play like 5 hours of it and I go back to not playing it. You know, I feel like that's valid.
Yeah. I think
Yeah, I'm
that's-
pretty much on the same level here.
Uh,
Although I will say I have been playing more since OG season as well.
Yeah, me too.
It's like it actually feels refreshing.
I'm saying everyone's shitting on this OG season. I'm loving it, man. It's great. It's a nice throwback to a time long gone.
Like, more games should do OG seasons, ironically.
Genuinely.
Back to basics.
It reminds me because I started for the first year of TF2. I only played with bots, and it just reminded me of that the whole time I was playing.
Like, it was complete accidental OG season.
Now you're still playing with bots with the same loadout you had back then.
Can we talk about how the racism and elitism of TF2 has finally been fit patched with this new OG season?
Yeah, when no one has drip, no one gives a shit anymore.
That's true.
It's all for it,
No one-
except for the couple like 3 dudes who like no. In fact, the couple 3 guys who like managed to break the game to get their items back, they get bullied.
That's good.
From what
like-
I've seen,
'cause they playing fucking
guys
Demo
get
Night.
like vote kicked for having drip now, which is like how the world should work.
Good.
Good.
No, but it's like finally, medics are not just like sticking their pedicums up the fucking arse of the guy who has the fanciest and usual. They're spreading the healing around.
Yeah,
The medic finally gives me a chance too.
We aren't shouting at players
Yes,
for being
I can
new.
finally get the girl.
Now's my chance. Oh my god. Who would afford a girl like her and a boy like me?
Shut up.
shut the fuck up.
Where are we queuing, boys?
Yes.
Is this just me, or is there like a lot of like TF2 players who have like a bunch of unusual taunts and like unusual hats, and literally all they do is just sit in spawn, like showing off their like unusuals?
I ain't doing that.
Oh
no
yeah,
more.
definitely.
Do you guys see those? Because they're
I know what
like
you're
always
talking
like so weird. Because
I know what
I
you're
tried like interacting with them. They just like don't even talk. They just do their like unusual taunts.
They're trying to pick up babes.
I don't even know, bro.
I think it's got to be like a trading thing.
Yeah. We should ask Hyra. He's a trader.
Well, who queues up on casual like Sweden to trade? I don't understand.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like it's got to be dudes who just don't know that there's like fucking Trade Plaza.
On Trade Plaza though, it's funny because like you can like
Yeah.
there's like there's ways of getting in spawn and just killing all of them.
There's been a lot of a lot of people, not a lot, but I've heard some people have been panic selling their inventories.
Ridiculous.
Yeah,
Is that
Actually.
real?
Chat was talking about it earlier. So I think somebody said they did that.
Valve is
Earlier.
aware. Valve is completely aware of the TF2 like economy and trading scene. They're not just gonna fucking like say no, just nuke the entire item servers just because lol. I'm not telling anyone.
At this point though, like with the recent stuff that's been happening, it's like just seeming more likely to happen. It's
If
just,
that did
I don't
happen,
know.
then I feel like you could
Yeah,
probably
but
sue
Valve's
Valve.
become more vitriolic recently.
It's a money
Can they-
printer.
It's really upsetting.
It prints money.
they-
Like they can't do that. There's no way.
Can they actually just not fucking lock down your access to like hundreds of dollars you spend on your items?
I mean, technically they can. I think. I
What?
don't think. Like I don't think like you own the. It's like games
'Cause
on like.
Trade bans
it's-
exist. Indeed.
There's that too, but there's also like you don't. It's like when you buy a game on Steam, you don't own like the physical copy and like the contents of the game. You own the license to play the game as long as Steam servers are up, right? And you
Yeah.
can like download it and everything. I think it's the same thing for like TF2 items. You own these items as long as the servers holding them are up because they're just like pixels and shit. It is literally just cryptocurrency. It's like you have it as long as the shit is up.
Now that you mention it like that, I don't want to play games anymore. I don't want to be a crypto.
I hate video games. now.
I want to go outside. Actually, I want to get like
Gaming-
sled.
I've got this
go
really,
sledding or
really
something.
strong urge to go outside and just like, touch the grass. I don't know why.
I have a strong urge to make a gaming isn't fun anymore video with like a Minecraft like Steve.
Yeah. Steve,
Like,
Steve
Steve
sitting
on the
and just
sunset.
staring at the sun.
Yeah, that one. That's a classic.
Every
It's
single fucking time.
It's just not the same.
You remember those
I
long?
keep playing the new FIFA and Call of Duty, and I don't like it anymore.
Do
Gaming
you remember
sucks.
those? Do you remember those nights after school where you just play with your friends, and now you don't have any friends, and you're
Oh
a complete
my
societal
God.
failure?
You know, I think I might kill myself. You know. This video is my suicide note.
Somebody should
Am I-
make that, like, actually.
To my girlfriend, I leave you the apartment.
I leave you $2 and
$20. Here you go, babe. I love you. $20, all for you.
That's all we could afford. But
Anyway,
yeah, no,
Yeah.
you don't own any of it. So like the day the TF2 servers are down, you lose all that money you spent into the game. That's just all went to Valve for like cosmetic purposes. Because like when the TF2 servers go down, the item servers, I think they'll take the item servers down along with it, so you won't be able to like, you know.
Can't believe I've
anything.
been making fun of NFTs while participating in like pseudo NFTs this whole time.
I mean, if you think about
Yeah,
it,
we've all been because like fucking all games that have like stuff you can buy that only is like, you know, online features. It's all just NFTs, except like at least here there's like a purpose. It's like, oh, it's stuff that makes me look different in game and like new weapons and stuff.
if you think about it,
But, yeah.
what is it? Yeah. It's so funny to think about, but TF2 trading is technically the first cryptocurrency.
Yeah.
The first
It might be
popular one.
true, actually.
That might be real.
It's definitely one of the first.
Okay, so TF2 was the first battle pass, and it also
That
was
is
the first
true. That is true.
cryptocurrency.
Anyway,
And it also was the first loot box.
Yeah,
Don't
I
forget
had
That's
a
true. Wait, well, there's a lot of things.
I had
you
a
said
massive
first.
argument with Joey Cheerio
Uh,
about this, like genuinely. We were head to head. He was like, the contractor is not the first battle pass, dude. That's what he sounds like.
Yeah, no, well, I mean, Dota
Contract
also,
is not the first
things
battle
like
pass.
Dota also had
Those are
like
my
a battle
questions.
pass around the same time as TF2, so I mean, they might as well just be fucking both. Like, Valve made the first battle pass.
Valve created the battle pass.
We fucked up.
Like people were like, how is the contractor in the battle pass? It's so much different. You do missions to get levels and get items. It's the same shit, man. Do quests.
The
get
only
like,
difference
levels,
is the
get items.
contractor is free.
Yeah, the contractor is free. Well, kind of.
Well, part of it.
Kind of. You have to
And
buy-
also
Yeah,
like,
there's
and
one
also
part
like,
that
if
you
you
have to
buy the mercenary perk like contract, they never expire. So you know, it isn't
Yeah.
like it's actually better than a battle pass.
It's true. It's true as fuck. Anyway, what does this have to do with what's going on?
Wait. When? Okay, hold on. Before we switch, when could you buy like items and like hats for TF2? When did they have that?
2009.
Dude, fucking Bitcoin was founded in 2009. The fucking Valve was like doing that shit at the same fucking time.
That's a real
The
debate.
fucking stars aligned.
There
that
is a
day.
debate.
Actually,
to be
the
had.
first cryptocurrency.
We'll have to have,
First domino.
we're gonna have to like assemble the crypto bros versus TF2 like TF2 traders.
The TF2 traders and the crypto bros must alliance for just for once.
They have to fight.
Which one is more brain dead? Like in a who's stupider competition? Are you dumber than an idiot?
A battle of wits.
You stupider than a dumbass?
So, I have a conspiracy theory, actually.
Okay, let's hear it, Matt Pat.
Alright, Matt. So,
Oh, rest in peace.
Yeah, can we have a,
Say rest in peace.
can we have a quick
Shout out.
We have a quick
Let's
let's have a quick moment of silence for our boy who can 100% confirm the pyro is a gay man. Can we put our hands together? Can we put our
I hope one of the last 10 videos is like a
relook on
part
that.
2.
can we put our elongated fingers together, my friends, and have a moment of silence?
What does that mean? Elongated
Because
fingers.
from the Matt Pat
That's
video,
what he says in
That's what he says.
the thing.
he's like, if
The
the
video.
pyro's ring finger is bigger than his index, it must mean he is
Oh,
gay.
right.
And it's like, he's wearing gloves, Unique.
okay.
Also,
Yeah.
he's missing a polygon
Okay,
or something.
put this up on screen. I have a conspiracy theory.
Okay. Hang on, let me put this.
Oh shit! Hold on.
It's a conspiracy in chat.
So,
Okay, what
Okay, all right. Put this on the iceberg, guys. All right.
okay, so TF2 lost around right around when the rigmarole started happening, the item server issues. TF2 lost 50,000 players, right? Just out of nowhere, and they never came back online. And then the server crashed completely the other day on January 9th. And then there was a steep drop in from 96,000 to 70,000, 67,000. And it's only now like slowly recovering. So here's my I have two Tyler McVicker type theories. So first of all, the reason why Valve isn't like tweeting out like, "Hey, TF2 fans, we've been noticing the server issues. We're on it. We're handling it. We'll do it." Is that they're actually taking some measures against the bots, which is like fucking up other systems like the item servers. Keep in mind, I'm not like a genius on this sort of stuff, so take that with not a grain of salt, with like a mountain of salt. The other my other Tyler McVicker type conspiracy theory is that all the TF2 servers are just shitting themselves. Like the item servers, the Valve servers, everything is just like going down.
Maybe
So-
maybe on Jan 8th, like 50, like what happened, like 20,000 people just said, "I can't be arsed. This game sucks." all at once.
Game
My-
sucks.
They all collectively realize that the crowd mentality of this game is shit. I just turned it off. But I don't know. It's just a theory.
It's all like conjecture. What does that word mean? It's all like eye level evidence or whatever. But I have
No,
been
you were
seeing,
using that word correctly.
I have been seeing like a little less bots than usual.
What the fuck?
You are.
Oh,
fucking
no.
special guest fucking
Oh,
joins
he's
in.
like overtaking us out. You've broken the system, Sam. You fucked up the stream overlay.
Shit!
Oh,
I've broken it.
I don't
Yes.
have space for Sam.
Put him in the ashtray.
Leave. Oh, God.
In the ashtray.
Oh, okay, then buddy's fixed now.
Get out of here!
I would have made a space for him if he came back.
Why
Wait,
is he a
honestly.
ghost?
Yeah, 'cause he-
He's a,
oh,
what-
he's a
what- what-
phantom.
the overlay
Get
is
him
not.
off me!
The overlay is not designed. The overlay is not designed to handle 5 people at once. All right, come on.
Holy shit.
I can make a
it's really
space.
not, unfortunately.
I'll ask him to come back. I can make a space for him.
Put him in the ashtray.
Yeah, I'll make a space.
Put him in the ashtray.
I'll put him in the ashtray.
But anyway, yeah. The fucking I don't think Valve is doing anything about the bots. That's like never happening.
Yeah, but how do you
I think
explain
that's
all
actually
these?
never
How do you
happening.
explain all these steep drops in player count?
Heavy update.
Shut up.
I think it's just like the game must have been like crashing and running worse, and then around January 8th there must have been like a wide crash. Maybe not in Europe, or like I don't know. Maybe it wasn't big enough that people like talked about it en masse, but maybe like a lot of people just crashed and just said, "Nah, I'm not playing anymore." I don't know.
What was that? What was
No,
that
no,
space of
weird.
time at January 9th where like everyone was gone though?
Because like all the servers just like broke.
Yeah, everything just kicked everyone out.
I will say in support of your theory, Indy. I did see a lot less bots like after the servers went down.
Yes!
But they have climbed back up though. So
No, as
I'm
always.
seeing
Yeah.
a lot more bots. And,
It
like
might have
nowadays.
been like one attempt at like trying to get rid of the bots, but
I think for me, it's just like I think the solution to the bots now is to just let us not do anything and just make them to get bored. Like there ain't no win, ain't no fixing
It's
it.
been
I,
years.
I don't
It's
think
not
that's a
gonna
solution at
happen.
all.
It's not gonna happen.
You know what? They should just fucking sue the bot hosters.
They're not gonna do
Yeah,
that.
hold on. Can we
It's-
talk the
they'll
Valve
need-
legal team what they're doing?
But they'll
Oh yeah, it's according to Tyler McVicker. I need to like say that in front of everything. They like Valve
Allegedly.
Valve allegedly got a bunch of new lawyers into their legal team. So
Yeah, my theory is that they hired a fucking monkey with a typewriter who doesn't know shit about fuck, and like are just suing fucking anyone who's using anything.
I think they got Saul Goodman up there. He's just trying to like get as much money as possible by suing everyone.
Fucking Jimmy.
it is
The chicanery.
You say
It
that
is so-
50,000 players happened to fall like that? No, he orchestrated it.
I dedicated my life for this.
Jesus Christ.
Anyway.
Chimp with a fucking machine gun. That's what they have at the Valve office right now.
Like actually.
So like isn't it like extremely embarrassing that they're like sending cease and desist to like fans who aren't like hurting anyone, aren't competing with the game of TF2 itself, aren't like they are like infringing, I guess, but like they've been fine with it so far. But like these bot hosters who are very much public about who they are, and I want to say that like so they sent the cease and desist to GitHub. The people who, because GitHub source had the source code to TF Source 2. What you know? What's also on GitHub? The like source code for all the TF2 bots. It's all just there, and they're
That's
just
fine.
not doing anything. It's like ridiculous. It's so like fucking. It's just embarrassing, man.
No, the real problem is Open Fortress. We need to get rid of that. Not the bot problem. No, let's get rid of these fun mods that they keep making. It's just not on.
You see,
Open Fortress, TF
the real
Classic.
the real problem is one guy dedicating a lot of his time to make a little fan made from the ground up version of Portal
I'm gonna be,
on Nintendo
That's so
64.
stupid, dude. That's so
We
dumb.
gotta get his ass.
I'm gonna be real.
How dare he?
If Valve sued like fucking Fortress Obscure, I'd actually be alright with that.
Valve sues Free Fortress.
Yeah, it's
I
like-
applaud.
If they sued Free
Everyone
Fortress,
rejoices.
I'll be good with that.
Amazing gambit, Valve.
I'd actually be like, yeah, good job, Valve. You'd sorted that out for us.
I have a few choice words for those people.
You're on a
All right.
But yeah, it's just a fucking thing. Like the Valve's legal team is just doing fucking weird shit left and right.
Can't they do something actually like useful and contribute to like human happiness and like take the bot posters to court?
Hey, didn't you have more to say about the guy who's just remaking a Portal game?
I did. It's one guy, and it's just a passion of his to recreate Portal on N64 hardware. That's literally it.
That's
Who
so-
is this competing with? Who's gonna be like,
Wait,
oh man, I don't want to play Portal. It's like €1 on Steam. I'm gonna play this N64 ROM hack. Like, fuck off.
is
Like,
so-
what is happening?
If the fucking Tyler McVicker truths are real, allegedly, If this is real, then like that one makes no sense because like it's not infringing on anything like Valve related because like
It's all
it's
from the
not
ground up.
it's all from the ground up, does not take anything. It should be fine. It should be completely fine. But like even for like Team Fortress Source 2, which like apparently the devs were like not going to continue anyways, but even then like even then even if it like infringed on something or like, oh, you cannot remake this exact game in a different engine, even if that does infringe like on some laws, like it doesn't make any sense for Valve to take actions against that with how their fucking company was built
There's a good
to
Literally.
begin with.
there's a good quote.
They're,
I'm gonna
they're
have
like pulling the ladder up there.
There's a good quote I'm gonna have to make from Emperor Lemon where he said like, just because you are legally right to suit to like legally in the right doesn't mean you're morally in the right. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, because
Like
because
these laws are fucked.
if this kind of Valve existed back in 1997, they would have like sent a cease and desist to Counter Strike, which was like a Half-Life mod, and then like they would just like give up. So like, what happened? And what's happening?
It's like like if
Valve fucking fell off.
if someone downloaded like a song online for free, .mp3 file, and had it on their phone, the company who owns that song could technically sue them for like $250,000 if they wanted to, but that would make them the world's most giant like Hitler regime company who's like coming out like no, it's like taking from the poor and giving to the rich. Like, come on.
I've been seeing a lot of arguments that have been going like, I see Vision in the chat saying, I think that Nintendo sued the N64 Portal guy. Valve didn't sue him. They sent a cease and desist. And Nintendo had nothing to do with it. But this actually has another case where, you know, the Dolphin emulator.
Oh, I remember this. Yeah, I know you're talking about.
Where
That's
like
great
emulates
emulator.
Wii and GameCube.
Yeah.
It was about to hit Steam, and then Valve contacted Nintendo asking if this was like okay, and then Nintendo said no. So Valve sent a cease and desist to Dolphin. So
That's bullshit.
it might have
It's an emulator,
it might have
legally
happened.
right.
Literally,
Yeah,
like snitching.
emulators are legal. Like I'm just gonna get that out of the way. But I was about to say, right? So maybe we don't know all the facts, but maybe Nintendo asked Valve to take action upon this individual.
But like, are Valve and Nintendo even like close? Like, do they have any collaborations? Like,
Well, I mean,
so.
they did,
Yeah, well, I mean, Portal is on Switch now, and
Oh,
I remember there
yeah,
was some
yeah,
like
you are-
talk.
you're
I
right,
remember
yeah.
even about like fucking even when it came to like Smash Bros. There was like they were actually like I remember seeing or like hearing people talk about that they did like there was like communication between the companies about like something that
wasn't
could have
get-
potentially happened.
not
It
TF2.
Well,
just
they're
did
looking a
not,
lot
because
similar now.
That would never happen.
There's also been some other corporate legal jargon that people have been using to defend Valve. So basically, they've been saying if Valve doesn't like defend their IP, they can lose the rights to it, and that's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
Not how that works.
it's
as
like
well.
isn't it, it's like over a certain amount of years, but it's nowhere near that. It's like 50 years or something ridiculous, isn't it? Like,
Oh, it's a lot more because
It's a lot
of Disney.
Yeah. Arkham Slayer in the chat is right. The only straight up illegal thing about Portal 64 was that it was using Nintendo's libraries without their permission. So it is making me think that Valve, just like Nintendo just told Valve, like, be a good boy and take down this fan project.
And
And,
the
they
thing
were
is-
like, yes, Papa.
and the thing is, Valve has notoriously been good in the past with like fan games. Like, they literally hire fan game developers to make games for them. But then Nintendo, on the other hand, is like complete opposite, complete like Nazi Germany mentality with fan games where nothing is allowed.
Okay, wait, but hold on.
Yeah.
There is that incident like a couple years ago where what was it? Open Fortress got a cease and desist.
Yeah, but that was because they were using like the source code.
Leaked code, yeah.
Which
that
is-
we
Yeah,
can
but then they
circle
just
back to that.
then they just like went
Yeah.
up like a couple like months later
Because
Valve
like
doesn't
Valve
care.
because the thing is like Valve sent them like a message just like not it wasn't a cease and desist, it was like just like please, they just it wasn't like directly a cease and desist. They asked them to just like stop working on it for a bit until they would like figure out a way to like include them on something like maybe Steam or something, like they did. That's what they were alluding to at least, and then they just never replied again.
Yeah. And then they were like, okay, we're just gonna put the game back up.
Yeah.
As for TF2 Source 2, and why that got sued, I'm not completely sure.
Wasn't
'cause,
that like a Gmod
from-
mod though? Isn't that like a mod?
Yeah, from what I know,
Like,
it was
why?
it was based on the
Yeah,
what's it called, Sandbox engine. That's
So-
the Gmod sequel.
So from what I gathered, it's because Valve has a strict policy on how people can use their content. So you're allowed to use Half-Life, Portal, TF2, and everything. You're allowed to use all the models, all the sounds, and everything only within Source, right? So for TF2 models, you can only use them within Source. So actually, this is like real. His animations Blender port is like against Valve's terms of service.
Sorry,
and-
Izzy, it's over.
And also, so that's why TF2 Source 2 also fell under that category, because TF2 is within Source 1, but this was in Source 2, obviously. So even if it is Valve's engine, it cannot leave that engine, right? So
That sucks.
So
Yeah.
basically, yeah, it sets a precedent to where if you use like Blender to animate like a TF2 like short film, they could just like copy strike it down because you didn't do it in SFM.
That stinks.
Or any other program.
But
Like,
I've been saying from the
I really
start.
hope-
I've been saying from the start, SFM Nation will rise above the Blender Nation, and look where I'm standing, on top as usual.
I hope.
This is the saddest victory of all time.
It's the saddest victory, but I'm taking
you're
it.
like, my enemies were sued. It's like, it's not a win. It's
My
sad. This
enemy
is
got-
terrible.
My enemy got stepped on by a giant passing by.
It's like if the Crips got arrested and the Bloods were like free. You know what I mean? It's like
It's like the bad ending.
yeah. It's like I won, but
The Bloods just said fuck it and went to the police and said, "Oh,
We're sorry.
guys, we're sorry. Can you get them now?"
It is like so for now. Like I'm sure there will be more development on it because this is like pretty big, like a
This
pretty
is
big
fresh off the
change in
presses.
everything. It's a pretty big change for everything like TF2 content related. So like if you're like a Blender TF2 animator, you might want to be careful and maybe like try to like do as much research on like what you can post and like how you convey what the thing was made on.
His animations did violate the EULA with Valve because you're not allowed to compile the models outside. You're not allowed to compile them for use outside of Source Filmmaker, Hammer, and all of other Valve's official tools. So that's that's not even like speculations. Like that is like a broken the EULA. That is like not that is quote unquote illegal, even though that's not the right term.
It is a thing that's been done for like so long though, and that did not get reprimanded. Like a lot of people like did before like port stuff from Source to like other engines like time and time again. I mean, there's like they're not gonna. There's no way they can or could have ever gone after every like port of like for example, there's like a TF2 mods in like Yakuza 0. They can't stop people from really making those, can they? So it's so weird that now they're taking like this much action. Because like they can have these laws, but like as long as there's no like enforcement, it doesn't really matter that much, right?
It's been
now that there's enforcement, it's just suddenly like a threatening situation because like all these creators are like already set up. It's already like been a thing people have been doing for a long time because there was no enforcement. So now it's just so many people are at risk of getting fucked over for
and I
nothing,
think that
really.
lands some credence to the theory that there's just some new lawyers in Valve's team that are like eager to like prove themselves by doing a very good job.
Yeah,
Your
good
Honor,
job.
Your
But
Honor, the defense wants to clarify. Were you there?
his animation actually got so scared that he like privated his Twitter.
Yeah, he locked down all his social media.
Yeah, which
Did he, like,
for
unlist
now,
his
for now is a smart move because like fucking
No idea how this is gonna go.
if Valve currently has like new lawyers that are just going around doing random shit to prove themselves, like this is a really bad situation. There's
Going
like fucking
around.
there's like five like Miguel O'Hara just running around fucking striking everything down. Like this is horrible.
Absolute tragedy, dude.
It just doesn't make sense. Like, why aren't they communicating about the item servers being down? Why are they like switching up on their like stances on fan works? Like, why is it all just happening within the past couple days?
We need
Valve is infamous for not
If
communicating.
only
though.
Columbo was alive, he'd solve this.
Yeah,
Companies
it's
remove
true that
mods.
It's true that Valve is like is not the most communicative, but I feel like when the crate depression happened, like they were on that. They like immediately like send out a tweet like,
Yeah.
"Hey, we see the issue," and whatever else. It's weird to me that they're not doing that right now.
A Woogie in chat is saying companies usually remove mods when they are dropping something new. Reminds me when Rockstar took down GTA mods before they announced GTA Definitive Trilogy. I don't think that's gonna be the case at all for TF2. We ain't getting no TF3.
No.
Let's get
Are
no
we?
get our
If you
hopes
think
up.
anything's coming out of this, you
Nothing
do not
is
know
it.
Valve.
There
if
ain't
an
no
update
album.
comes out, like I am flabbergasted, but I really don't think that's gonna happen.
They are
blown
not.
away.
They are not dropping. I'm sorry. Let's not get our hopes up.
Dude, it's like Cardi.
Yeah, that's what I'm
they're not
saying.
fucking dropping anything.
You just like
Some
put a
lazy
destroy
fuck.
one there. Just can't be asked to drop.
I think it's more on the side. Yeah, I really do think they just don't care anymore.
They are not dropping shit. All right, it's
Do
not
agree with
happening.
Because even if they were making like, let's live in this dream Kirby's dream world where
I do
they
not
were
want to
making
live in
a
a
team
Kirby dream world.
where they were
Okay.
Okay, we don't go into that.
where like they're dropping TF3. Would it be acceptable for them to like leave TF2 in a state where there's like no item servers or like and infested with bots while they were like dropping a new title? I don't think so. It's
Dude, I
just
don't-
weird.
I don't know what the fuck they're doing, dude. They're just
Yeah,
giving up, I
Let's
think.
hype everyone up with this OG season for TF3.
I think I think the contractor they had working on the game just like is just
Contractor.
out.
No one working
Yeah.
on this game, bro.
No, there was no contractor. It was just like Robin Walker and Eric Smith, like in their free time, like putting shit.
No,
in
I
from the
swear
workshop.
they had like one guy on there. I remember they hired him like
Who?
back when Save TF2 was
the
happening.
TF2 man. Like, who is
Yeah,
he?
just a dude. They had just a dude working on like
A
fixing.
guy.
Just the glove man.
We just brung in
Yeah,
the TF2
Mr.
man.
Hands.
No,
So
no, 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 no. The TF2 man. What will you do? Is this game? We want to update. Can you do something? Oh, do what?
Can you fix this game?
do
It's
what?
been
I
broken
don't know,
for
do
like
whatever you
want.
5 years now.
People want
They
something.
might make
So-
a statement sometime soon,
The
like maybe in
TF2
a
man.
day or two. But like, I think, I think at this point, like they're probably leaning more on the side of giving up because like
Well,
It's just-
I'm hopeful because like the resurgence of Save TF2. Let's talk about that.
Oh,
The
can we talk
resurgence
about that?
of
Yeah.
Save
Yeah,
TF2.
yeah.
Indy, you told me they were bringing it back. Save TF2.
Oh yeah. I was
Make it our
just
next
gonna.
topic.
I just want to finish a thought before we get into that.
Okay.
I think that one of the reasons that maybe a Woogie is saying this cope pipe dream is that when Counter-Strike Source 2 came out, like months before, Valve took down like a fan project that was like putting like CS:GO into Source 2. So it's like, yeah, like maybe I don't think that's a pattern.
Indeed.
I
Don't start.
Yeah.
They're not doing shit.
I'm just saying. I don't think this is true, but like, I guess I don't think so.
if Valve was going to make Team Fortress 3, they would have announced it. They would like that would have been
That
a
would be
big money
something.
maker. People would be talking about it so much. It would be like
Well,
free
Valve
advertisement. All they would have to do is put out a tweet, and it would be all free advertisement from there.
Well,
they wouldn't have to do anything.
Valve doesn't advertise things until they are like sure that
Yeah.
they've almost like completely finished it. That's
It's a-
been a trend with the
I'm
company
just
forever.
saying, if Valve put out a video with a huge announcement of a countdown, it it was Team Fortress 3, the internet would fucking explode. Like, it would be a nuclear. It would be like North Korea
It'll
pressing
be a
the red button.
renaissance.
Right.
I would like set off fireworks in my apartment.
Like, literally, I would like. If
I
I,
would be like, I show speed, like lighting the fireworks.
I thought you meant like get your dick out. I was like, what?
I mean that too. I mean, shit. Why not both?
What the fuck?
I don't know.
he did do that on a stream by accident.
That was real.
Yeah.
You got bricked up for Chica.
It was, yeah, it was Chica. But yeah, let's talk about Save TF2 now.
Save
Probably
TF
don't say that about him.
hashtag Save TF2 too.
It's back on Twitter. It's back on Twitter, but with like a big difference. I think it was our good friend, the Fortnite quest doer, Joey Cheerio,
Oh, legend.
that started it.
Love this quest.
He does love his quest, that boy.
I gotta do my
So-
quest before we land.
No, I'm doing my quest, guys.
Never,
Before we
never
quest,
play
bro.
Fortnite with Joey Cheerio.
Before he left.
He will not be. He is not on your team. He is just there to do his quests.
He is not a squad mate.
He is not a
quest
team
doer.
member. If you are down, he will not pick you up until his quests are done.
Yeah, if you're down, he's not picking you up. He's at the other side of the map, fucking befriending one of the NPCs for his quest. Like,
News
not
literally
like
2
us
minutes
guys.
ago.
Huh?
New news
minutes
literally
ago?
2
Oh,
minutes
yeah,
ago.
yeah.
No news?
Live
Where?
news, live drama.
Breaking news.
She
From
screenshot.
from Team Fortress 2 Source 2 Twitter. Hold on, I'll put it in chat. You can put it on stream. They're saying that after emailing Valve's legal team directly, they have received confirmation that the notice was truly sent by them. It was not fraudulent.
Was that it?
Okay, so this is
So
Alright.
yeah, it's
that's just complete confirmation that
it's
Valve
just like
is,
complete confirmation there. So it's that means the Portal 64 thing is like more than likely them as well, and yeah, that's really sad.
Oh,
Damn.
it's over. It's over, TF2 bros. We're all gonna have to switch to paladins.
Yes.
fucking finally,
Yeah,
let's get the
Paladins,
mounts.
let's
Yeah,
go!
get on your mount, boys.
The highest spike in player count that game has ever seen in its lifetime.
Right, let's talk about hashtag Save TF2 again.
Yeah, let's actually start on the topic. Breaking news.
I want to save TF2 too.
Right, we've been over this. Like,
Yeah.
I think we did this topic like twice before, but we did we did the question.
I
Did-
want to save Team Fortress too.
We did the we had the whole rigmarole. Did we save TF2 the first time? What was
No.
that? Not really.
Evidently not, no.
Kind of, but no.
So there's a big difference with this quote unquote movement. It's like completely completely natural. It didn't happen because like a bunch of big TF2 YouTubers put out this tweet out saying,
"Thank God."
tweet up how much you love this game. Which,
Come on,
you know,
guys,
I feel-
retweet me.
Yeah, there's a big difference in attitude this time.
Yeah, so I was gonna say the attitude for the original Save TF2 I actually really liked it. I think I've said it before, but I think the way Save TF2 went, it was like great. If it was any other company, it would have worked. So I think the whole thing we did with like just talk about how much you love the game, talk about how much it means to you, and Valve will listen. We are now past that. So
It's time for
there's-
war.
there's all the tweets, basically every single one that I've seen with the Save TF2 tag has just been overly negative towards Valve.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
So,
Kicking
and
him in the ass.
yeah, and that is. What do you guys think of that? About that?
I think that's the appropriate response. I think that's exactly what we need.
I think it's time to stop, like, beating around the bush and get the belt out. You know what I'm saying?
I genuinely think it's like people who are like doomer brains saying like Valve are too big to fail.
Shut
Boycotting them is
up.
useless. It's just like, are they God? Are they like
Almighty.
yeah, like I'm sorry, but if you want to just bend down and take it, like sure, but you might
I'm still laughing at those people who like still defend Valve, like
Wayland PK.
like
my
our good
God.
friend Wayland. Like, I'm sorry, Wayland, that was an L tweet.
that shit was, bruh.
You were like,
I've seen so many Valve defenders ranging from they're just defending their IP to hey, yeah, so
Valve, like, you know, they're working on something else, okay? It's just like, shut up, man.
Yeah.
Defend the AAA company for being lazy.
They'll most likely hire them. Like, are you talking about Valve in like the 90s? Like,
Defend the C. We
That,
must
that
defend.
when we were looking for people to build up the company.
Guys, we
Now
need to
have-
we need to defend the CEOs. They're in trouble.
Like, jumping in front of a bullet for a company that doesn't even know you exist. Like, I'm sorry.
such ass. But
I really like this new attitude on Twitter. Like, I'm okay.
absolutely.
Look, I am all for positivity. I'm all for Le Shork, funny Girardi. Let's all be positive, guys. Let's all be friends.
Funny dancing cat.
Time has come.
Let's all be in the bouncy castle. But I think this time it is genuinely warranted to just be like as harsh as possible. 'Cause,
Yeah,
like,
we gotta let them know that they cannot get away
Absolutely.
with this.
Absolutely, and it's really frustrating because, like, besides having choice words, what else can you really do? Because is there like any sort of way you can even boycott TF2? Because if everyone stops spending money on it or playing it or whatever, Valve's just gonna pull the plug on it, and there you go, your game's gone. So
Yeah, literally. Well, so like I guess the Twitter is probably the best option in this.
and
this
also another thing is that vast majority of TF2's player base isn't first of all isn't on Twitter, and second of all likely doesn't like consume any sort of TF2 media outside of the game. Like they don't watch any TF2 YouTubers
Why?
or anything.
Watch us.
Like
Please.
if they do watch it, it's probably like one of the most popular ones, like Soundsmith. I love that boy.
Yeah, it's
Oh
probably
yes, monthly
like-
meatloaf.
Like
I love it, a
Soundsmith and
hitman.
Link
Funny
Pro.
moments. I'm so sorry.
And I don't think that Soundsmith is going to be raising any awareness. Like, I'm sorry.
I mean, like the thing is, like the last time the problem is like the last time the awareness that was raised was like positive, so like a lot of people didn't really. A lot of people who weren't actively like looking at news and stuff relating to TF2 didn't know what was actually wrong, other than like the bot problem and what else they could like they should have done to like complain about things properly. But now now it's just like all hate, which is better. Like because the problem is like as long as Valve has positive attention in some way, shape, or form, they're not going to care completely as long as it's still positive.
Literally.
Team Fortress 2.
Fucking hell. Team Fortress 2.
Is a game released in 2000.
2007. Team Fortress 2.
Like the way to get their attention properly.
By Valve Software.
The way to like properly like lead a movement like that is to do something that will like hurt the company in some way, because like they're clearly not hurt by letting the game go to shit already. Like the game doesn't make them enough as much money as just Steam or like CS:GO. So they
It's not about
probably
the
have just stopped
keys,
caring.
Batman. It's about sending a message.
Not about the money. It's about sending a message. So wait, is Valve Joker or Valve Batman? I think the Valve are Joker and we're Batman. We're being
Yeah,
the
I
shadow.
feel like no, they're Bane. They've become
They
Bane.
become Bane. We will give you nothing and you
The
will
servers.
accept it.
The
Now
biggest
we...
irony throughout all of this is that Steam is running a capitalism sale right now. Capitalism
brilliant.
Festival.
Brilliant.
Really?
Yeah, that's
Yeah, for all these
Steam-
tycoon games.
Steam
Capitalism and
capitalist.
Economy Fest.
No, I swear
Holy
to
shit.
God.
I know it's real. Go on Steam right now. It's real. It's actually real. I'm looking at it right
That
now.
is real. Holy shit. Wait, no, put that up on screen. That's fucking hilarious.
Wait, I'm gonna share my left screen for a second. Look at this. Okay, it's real. What the fuck?
Literally.
Yeah, it's ending soon, guys. Though, come on, we gotta get on that.
And, it's ending in like 4 days.
It's ending in 2 hours.
Maybe that's when the item maybe that's when the item server's gonna come back.
Maybe.
You
Maybe
imagine
when they're done their
they like
capitalism.
turn off the servers just to get people to like buy other games.
Play something else.
Please, we're begging.
Just play someone else, bro. Come on. Come on, guys. Play Artifact. It's so good. Why won't you play
Play
it?
Firewatch. Play
It's
Firewatch.
just as good, guys.
I I just think like Valve's just been fumbling lately. I'm not too into Counter-Strike, but isn't like Counter-Strike 2 literally just like CS:GO but with way less content, like just like 90% of the content removed and that's it.
From what I know, it's CS:GO that just plays way better but has less content for now.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
they removed like a lot of content and
But they added a lot of things as well. Like like I mean, it's just a big thing people know about smoke bombs, but like this whole like new fucking like way of like timing each player's exact clicks and everything that they have to like figure out. For they integrate into it. Like that's really fresh. That's really new. Well, apparently a lot of the player base likes it, as far as I know.
So why did they remove CS:GO? That is my question. Because if it's a whole new game, why did they like?
It's the same game. Anyone who thinks it's completely different is just wrong.
Over Overwatch 2.
Yeah, it's an Overwatch 2 moment.
That's a Blizzard move. This thing is like they should have made
it doesn't feel
game.
like it doesn't feel like Valve. Like, why? Could you imagine when fucking? I'm trying to think. Like when TF2 came out, like Team Fortress Classic just disappeared. It is unplayable. Like it doesn't make any sense. I don't get it. Like if Fortnite, like fucking Epic Games made Fortnite 2, but now you couldn't play the original Fortnite. To be fair, they would do that, but it's an outrage. Yeah. I don't.
Literally.
It's just they did an Overwatch. I don't get it.
Yeah, no, it's like
there is someone in chat, Boardman guy says it is Overwatch 2 but better, but it's like the things like with Overwatch 2 is that inherently it's not a good idea because you're removing the game people originally paid for. It's just like you don't buy the game anymore. It's like you pay for the license to access this game no matter the changes, but it just becomes false advertising. At least with CS:GO, it's free, so like sure that's fine, but it's just
I have a physical copy.
It's not good. It does not feel right.
I have a physical copy of Overwatch, and it's just like I'm beholding something that doesn't exist anymore.
wait! I want to know what happens if you actually like put in an Overwatch disc into like an old console. I mean, what happens.
It doesn't work. It
just
gives you a code to like download the game.
It forces you to like update it. And I looked at my Overwatch disc, and it's literally it has like 3 gigabytes of like Overwatch 1 data on it. It's like basically useless. So like nothing there.
Well, you better keep it because maybe one day somebody will figure out how to mod like
reverse engineer the Overwatch disc to return the good Overwatch.
But let's get back on track. I think we're going on a tangent here about
Hey
Overwatch
Vortex,
2,
Blender's illegal. Hi Vortex.
No Blender discussion in chat.
Sorry,
no Blender dick sucking in chat, please.
If you praise Blender, I will give you a timeout.
Yeah, you're getting timed out for 5 years.
Let him be.
We like your program is good, but it's not that good. All right, it's not good.
And
enough.
Also, it's illegal.
Now it's illegal.
You're gonna get sued. Hey, we're terrible. It's like you're on the side of like the fucking police. Like
I want less freedom.
There's Americans with like the American flag with like a blue stripe through it. Like,
yeah,
don't tread on me.
Yeah, like fucking all Valve employee lives matter.
Small,
what are you doing?
DJ race.
Whalen head ass.
Small indie company Valve crushing the big Blender, crushing down big Blender.
Small indie company, Jesus Christ. Okay, so
I like the idea of big Blender.
Save TF2 this time a lot more effective. I think it might be.
I don't know. What could even come of it? Because see, like the whole
something.
The whole wider splash, like social media. The only reason Save TF2 got us that tweet from Valor, like, we hear you, we just don't want to listen. You know, we
hear you, big ass earplugs.
We hear you, not anymore. The whole reason that happened is because it got a lot of outside like media attention from like gaming publications, YouTubers that were like way bigger than TF2, like TF2 YouTubers, and like all that kind of stuff, because it actually spilled into the wider gaming landscape. of 2000 gaming wider gaming landscape. So
Well, I like the more natural like
this is a
startup
lot more
of this.
natural. This is more natural, but we're
And it-
like
Not only is this more
It's
natural,
been trending
but
for like
it's a-
two,
it's
3
like-
days.
the focus is different this time. Like this time it actually just gives Valve a bad image, like bad rep,
Yeah,
which
we're-
is something they really don't want
yeah, but
as any company.
will the wider gamer community like report on this? Will gaming publications like actually report on this like they did with Save
Well,
TF2?
gaming
Hopefully,
never be the
if it
same.
gets
'Cause it-
big enough again, they will.
Yeah, but it feels like they're most of them are just gonna brush it off because it's like happened so recently, you know. Like
Well,
to,
if it keeps if we keep the momentum going, then
yeah, I'm like, here's hoping, but I'm just thinking to myself, to the average person that doesn't even like play TF2 or care about it, they saw Save TF2 and they saw that tweet like, "Hey, we hear you," and they just kind of assumed, "Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's all solved now." So
Exactly. No, that was all just to keep like Valve as the clean, good-looking company they are. Like if this time it's solely focused on making Valve like on shitting on Valve and making everyone understand that they're doing something like really bad instead of being like, we love this game, and then they can make a tweet and say, we're taking care of it, and everybody just assumes everything is all right. Like if this time it's done correctly, like this could actually lead to something for
like,
once.
hey, you guys know about the Valve cycle, right? Like the Valve
Yeah.
cycle with TF2. Let me take an image on that so you can put it. TF2 cycle. Here it is. It's from Funk. Party. Can you put this up on screen?
No problem. Sorry, we're a musical group.
we're very gay and jolly.
Music
Oh,
every
web
day.
P. All right, here we go. That's,
Hey, you don't have to convert that for OBS.
no, it works. All right, we get this on screen.
Web trauma.
Nah, I hate web P.
the fucking 1,000-yard stare when you see the web.
Web P. It's actually the world's worst image format because it just doesn't work with like half the programs. So when you try and fucking slide,
Literally.
cheekily slide,
When you
into
try
a,
to-
cheeky slide into a project. Oh, shit! No,
When you
no,
try to open it by itself in your computer, it just leads to a website.
fucking blue
as
screen.
well.
Anyway, yeah. What's on screen?
Blue screen.
Because it's always like again, we're at the point in the circle now where it's the community gets fed up, calls developers out. So like that's where we are right now. And if time is a flat circle, and it is, Valve is probably gonna send out another tweet. They're gonna like fix the item servers, and that's gonna be it.
Yeah, they might
Like that.
They'll be like, "Oh, we love you guys. We'll do something," and then they don't do anything. We won't do anything. Like,
Yeah.
we forgive you.
Exactly. Exactly. It's just gonna happen again. But it's like it's making me think like how do we like make that how do we break this like 10-year-old cycle? Like how and the thing is like it's downgraded so much now because back then for Valve to like make it up to the community they had to like release a major update and like fix actual issues. Now they just send out a tweet. Like that's how low we've fallen. That's what we like consider solved now.
I think the
Yeah,
only
well,
way...
I think the community has as a whole has waken up, and a tweet won't do this time. I feel like if they send out another tweet, people will still like.
I think it's
push-
I think it's a fool
have
me once
pushback.
situation.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
think the only way to solve the problem is for us to first break from the cycle. Like, you know what I mean?
Boom, we can't get fooled again.
It's like we're kind of just letting ourselves be fooled at this point. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, there's
if
there's a
the
vortex
Valve does do
in-
something, we don't just immediately like, okay, it's good now. We were like, okay, can you actually do something, please? You know what I mean?
Vortex in chat does respond like the devs at Valve, like they go work at Valve, they go work at TF2, they look at TF2's code, they just hate it, like it's bad, like no one wants to work on TF2 like at Valve.
They charge money. They charge
that's the
money
thing, yeah.
for hats. They charge money for keys. They
Yeah.
still take community content. They still have bots who spew racist shit on official servers. It's unacceptable. I
I don't
That's the problem. Valve, I mean, personally, all I would want from Valve is a simple fucking statement on like what they plan to do with the game from here on out. If they don't want to work on it, no more updates, we're done, or maybe just keep doing updates to keep the economy going. And they should be clear with that instead of just saying they were going to fix the game and not do anything. They should just be clear about whether or not they are trying to fix the bots or not, because people are spending money onto this game, and it's not even money that they're going to get to keep or anything to be useful. It's all cosmetic. It's just like donations at this point.
Yeah, the thing with Valve is that they never make statements like that. They never make absolute statements.
I'm just
And
saying.
that's the problem. Like it's worked for them for a lot of different reasons, but like for something like this, at this point, you have to make a statement. You have to say something. You have to communicate like what you're doing, because like people are still. There's an economy that's still ongoing, and I think the reason why they're not doing it is because the economy. Because like if they say like, oh, okay, we're not doing TF2 anymore. It's all we're
Everyone like
this, we don't
panic
put it.
sell.
Yeah, everybody panic sells, and economy is dead. Might as well just shut down the item servers. It's over. And they don't want to do that for some reason, despite the fact that they can make up the money.
It makes the money on Steam Market.
I'm just saying, alright. I'm just saying that we are very close to hitting the point where we all stop playing TF2 and move to typical colors. All right, so we'll.
Real. Wait, is typical colors in danger?
No, it's doing better than ever.
It could be in danger.
It's not using the TF2.
No,
it is,
not
it
typical
is like,
colors.
It is like legally distinct, I suppose. It is.
Yeah.
not Rolf. That's.
Someone should keep an eye on typical colors and just Roblox in general.
I hope those guys are like. I hope those guys aren't like quaking in their boots.
Yeah, I'm sure.
This would be really funny if, like, we live in a universe where original TF2 is dying and we're left with typical colors, and the world is made better because there's no bots on typical colors.
Typical colors. I mean, typical colors doesn't have a bot problem, from far I know.
I mean, Party, like you made a video on like TF2 crossovers, which is things that use like the TF2 IP outside the source engine.
God, German Peter! No! Watch out!
He's in danger! That's why it got demonetized. That's why.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
That is potentially why it was demonetized.
You got the yellow dollar
Valve
sign.
did not sue me. I don't hear it.
Could you imagine?
Holy shit! How legendary would that be?
That'd be well funny. They didn't get
Would
demonetized.
Would you return to Twitter to complain about that?
Would I return to Twitter? Yeah. I wish.
One last tweet.
The last
One more tweet, and I'm out of the game for good.
Yeah.
It's one last tweet.
One more big tweet, and I'm out of the game.
You're done. You're done.
You are done. You're done.
Fucking Mike Ehrman
You're
show.
making a mess.
But yeah, a lot of TF2 projects are at risk right now because, I mean, fucking the thing is, like, it's like distinct enough, but like projects just it doesn't seem to, like, I mean, unless we have confirmation on what happened with the guy remaking Portal on like Nintendo 64 and like the specific reason as to why Team Fortress Source 2 was, like, you know, all those were shut down. Like, we don't really have a fully clear like idea as to why, and it could really be anything. I mean, there are very obvious reasons that could be, like, we could figure out, but like, it's fucking Valve. Like, they could probably say, yeah, now that you had one texture of a banana peel, and we decided to just kill you for it.
It's
True.
true.
Beist.
Shut up. Why is that your response?
What, me?
Yeah.
I saw a tweet by Critscast today that was like, does this mean that they're taking down TF Source 2 because they're working on a TF2 Source 2 of their own?
No.
I think
Very unlikely.
I think as soon as we bully people out of that mindset, the better. Like, the sooner we do that.
We need to stop. We've been doing this for too long.
That's what's happening as well, but like it's not happening.
It's incredibly hopeful.
And if it does happen and we're wrong, I will gladly be called fucking stupid for that because like this is a 1% chance of happening. It's not
Okay,
even one. It's 0.00001.
If TF2 Source 2 comes out, I'll go to the middle of. I live in a capital city. I'm gonna go to the busiest street and I'm gonna do the man aerobics, like in like a crowded place. All right, I'm just gonna fucking.
Is that how we protest?
Let's actually fucking bet on this. If Valve releases a new Team Fortress, a TF3 or TF Source 2 or something, I will also like go to some place in public and just hit the Kazatsky kick. And I'll record the whole thing. I'll put it on the channel.
I don't think you understand.
We just TF2
to
taunt
do
at
that
Valve
dance,
office.
To do that dance, you need to have like incredible leg strength. You need to have like.
I know how to do it. I've done it before.
You need like bicep legs. All right. Do you have?
Do you doubt
I have bicep legs.
You got the Chun-Li fit. You got the Chun-Li.
Yeah, I've done it before. You see, I when I fucking I mocapped myself doing the Kazakhstan.
Oh wait, I remember that. Yeah, you did do it. So you have got the Chun-Li physique.
You're proper Chun-Li then.
You're proper Chun-Li, babe.
She got fucking.
Yeah.
No, but she got legs like fucking like arm wrestlers, man. Like.
What does that mean?
Legs like arm wrestlers?
No, like I mean, like
that doesn't even mean anything. It's like
if they
what
put like
do you
their
mean
arms on
legs
their
of
legs,
arm
that's what I mean.
wrestlers? Are you moving on?
Fucking no, it's just an angering situation. I'm just very upset at all of
He's
this.
the angriest TF tuber you've ever known.
Mocap as well. Yeah, you can do like mocap for Source Filmmaker, but it costs like $200 to get the program.
Replay at the crowdfund.
It costs $350,000. We're all in debt.
He's got
At the bank.
At the bank.
If
Yeah.
if TF Source 2 comes out, I'll animate SFM porn. Alright, that's like
Okay. SFM2 porn.
I don't know about that bet.
SFM porn tubers club.
Yeah, you heard that, Valve? Get on it. Get on it.
Come on, Valve.
Let us do it.
Yeah, it's just with this recent news and also the news of like recently with like every YouTuber leaving as well. Like,
yeah,
this has been a pretty crummy start to a year. I'm gonna be real.
Yeah, definitely. I agree.
2018 has only started. We already have 3 great memes.
Shut up. Shut your bitch ass.
This is gonna sound pretty bad, but I think as a community, as the TF2 community, it is time to start being incredibly negative. It is
like not negative about the game, but negative at Valve.
Negative at Valve.
Can we finally be pissed at these fuckers for just not giving a shit?
Can we finally drop this pretense that like, a lack of a better word, can we like just ditch the original Save TF2 mentality of let's just tell them how much we love the game. Let's be very respected. Like, obviously, don't march to the Valve offices like you're an idiot if you do that.
Do not dress up as the spy with a knife.
Yeah,
to the Valve offices. That did not go well last time.
Yeah, I'm not.
March to the doorsteps.
Where's the prefect?
When I say that we shouldn't be respectful anymore, I don't mean that we should hunt Valve employees out on LinkedIn and like call them slurs. What I mean by that is that we need to drop this like false pretense, this like mask of like, we love you, Valve. Just fix it, please. It's just like we can just stop that. Like, it's time to like move past that. I don't know if anyone agrees with that, but it's just I think it's time to just be very, very harsh towards Valve.
It's time for discontent. And even if they fucking put a tweet, make sure you fucking hammer it in their minds that's not
make
gonna
sure
be
you
enough.
quote tweeted with El Bozo, you fell off.
You fell off, plus. Jesus.
I think that's why like this sort of like discontent has been festering in the community for a while, but then it gets funneled through people like Zesty Jesus, where it just goes to like
it falls on deaf ears.
It falls on workshoppers that don't deserve it. Like if you don't like the way TF2 is like running right now, it is not it is not the guy who made the towering pillar of shitness fault. Like, it's not his fault. Okay, like he's making whatever he's making. Valve is the one making all the decisions. Valve is the one ultimately at the wheel. They are the people that you need to be mad at. It's not like the average TF2 fan who's actually putting in the fucking effort and passion into making items for the game. I wanted to mention that, like, workshopper bit. I don't know what you guys think about that. Like, I think the reason everyone's so harsh to workshoppers these days is because we're actually mad at Valve. It's just that workshoppers are much more accessible and easy to harass.
The workshop has always been as good/bad as it's always been. But the thing is that there is like, ultimately at the end of every fucking like workshop session, where like they gotta pick hats for the game. There's a guy at Valve that's picking these to put in the game. And it's also like fucking like, I mean, the whole workshop like scene is just kind of shady anyways, with like how Emporium works and everything.
I think if Valve doesn't do something about this, I might kill myself.
Valve,
you know, I think I might just kill myself.
Update the game, or I'm gonna kill myself and put you in okay.
I'm gonna email a video of me.
I just want to say on workshoppers, it's like such a shame that these like passionate people are getting like harassed for what is Valve's fault. Like, I'm not denying that there's like bad apples, people who are like, you know, like mean or whatever.
There's
definitely,
like,
every
like,
workshopper I've ever spoken
to.
to,
A lot of
has been like the sweetest soul like ever. Like, I feel so bad for these people, man.
There's a lot of people. There's a lot of good and bad on each side, but ultimately, like, it doesn't really matter if like the guys critiquing workshoppers are like acting in bad faith or whatever. If the workshoppers are in bad faith, because ultimately Valve makes the decision of what's in the game.
It's really a sad state.
Like, I'm not saying that we shouldn't critique workshoppers. I'm not saying that we shouldn't strive to have like the best items in the game possible, but this like mentality like that we are like perpetuating, we're like so antagonistic.
Your hat sucks.
You're ruining the game. It's you.
That I do not personally like. Therefore, I think you should die in a fire.
Fuck
It's
you.
creating this.
And your eyebrows.
Fuck you. And you're burning James.
Wipe down this.
It's creating this rift between the workshoppers and the like wider community, which is like very bad because they should be one and the same.
Yeah.
Get Dream out of there.
Yeah, why are you putting Dream on screen? Why are you like? How long has he been there?
It's just his signal that he's like bored.
No,
Yeah, he's just putting reels on screen now. What do you?
The stream was hacked.
Sorry, party. Well, we can move on.
No,
we can get
Party,
finally
sorry.
speaking.
No, I'm trying to say that we're running out of time.
That is
Running out of time?
Yeah, we've been going on for an hour and a half.
What?
Yeah. So we should
Okay.
probably start wrapping it up.
All right.
I like the signal. I'm putting reels on screen. We must.
I wanna turn it to the chat. Does the chat have any thoughts about any of this that they want to share?
Yeah, any potential solutions to this problem?
Maybe anything we missed, whatever it is, we are all ears.
We're all ears.
Also,
Big ol'
Vortex, some
ear.
shit. Vortex, I'm shitting on my fucking pixelation filter, mate. I want to see you do it better with your fucking Blender programs. Fuck off. Get out of it.
He tried his best.
I did not try my best. It looks good. There's nothing wrong with it.
Also, the Vortex also says that the DMCA strike and Valve taking down TF2 videos is most likely a troll. Why would Valve wait until 2024 to do that?
No, but like
no, he just
according
said
to
new
Tyler
lawyers,
McVicker, it's like
according to
a
Tyler
known.
McVicker, yeah.
Yeah, well, of course. Tyler
According to Tyler McVicker.
McVicker, the most reliable source. Yeah, but apparently it's like it's a known Valve like legal team email that did it.
Like there was confirmation that it was real.
Well, there was confirmation that the
Oh wait, no,
TF2
for
source.
source 2. Yeah.
Yeah, TF2 source too.
But
Okay,
with
it's
everything
real,
that's
but,
happened like lately, it just makes sense. It's more likely to be real.
Wait, there's Gary Newman made a statement on it. The creator of Gary's mod.
He said
This
that
guy.
like he said that it basically boils down to Valve is right. They are in their right to do this. They are right to do this, and yeah,
Really? Is that what
Yeah.
he said?
he says. I think it may be out of character for Valve to take down a fan project. It's hardly surprising when you have the entire game uploaded. I don't think the old Valve would have let anyone port Half-Life to another engine and host it all publicly either. Sandbox doesn't have a license to use Valve's content. It's not Gmod. Yeah, basically Gary is technically right, but it's
It,
No,
that's right,
that's
but it
not-
doesn't mean that it's like it's like morally correct.
yeah,
You can
no,
play the entirety of Half-Life 1 still on Source, obviously, but like for free on Sven Co-op.
it's just I don't like Gary's take here. It's just kind of dumb.
Yeah, no, it's
Like-
kind of Wayland's take, but like
It's kind of like, yeah, legally they're
He's
right.
literally- he's
but
made a isn't he the
should-
creator of a
is
Isn't
that
he?
it?
He's the creator of a
he-
game where you just have like a bunch of mishmashed assets all over the workshop. Where he's like, guys, we gotta keep our copyright in check. It's like, shut up.
I don't know. It's just it is just disappointing.
Fuck.
That is a
what
good
else are they
point.
saying?
Angry engineer nerd, bro. People play Portal and Half-Life on the 3DS. I don't know about Portal, but I know that the original Half-Life is playable on 3DS. Boardman guy agrees with Gary. Hell yeah. I'm looking.
They're talking about new lawyers. Yeah, we know they
Hmm.
like apparently hired new people to like in their legal team. It's like a thing.
According to Tyler McVicker,
According to Tyler McVicker,
we need to make like an audio like.
can we put like a giant thing on screen?
like a big thing that says
Can
Tyler
we just put
McVicker
Tyler? Can we just
moments?
put Tyler McVicker's face like
is
stretched
there,
over
like,
like the entire?
I'll make
Is
a
there-
visual
can
for
we-
that.
Can we have like a detector where if he hears Tyler McVicker's name, like an air horn goes off and it puts a giant speculation text on screen? It's the like American like emergency like system sound like
Yeah, like an emergency alert system.
It's not exported to a new engine, so it's Find Valve Lawyer by Arkham Slayer. Yeah, I mean that's pretty much why. That's pretty much the whole reason why Sven Co-op is up and free to play for anyone, even though you can host like the entirety of Half-Life 1 on there for completely free. and also like all the other like expansion packs for Half-Life. They're all free. You can just play them on Sven Co-op with like no difference.
Man.
Guys, it has come.
Yeah.
We are here. We have hit 1 hour 40 minutes. You guys want to just like start doing?
Oh my god, he
Well, it
hates
sounds
this
like you.
podcast.
It sounds like you want
What
to
are
go. It sounds like you want to go. I mean, I'm
It's
fine.
okay. We don't got.
what, you wanna- you wanna-
Sorry, guys. We gotta stop the stream real quick because
He's got someone.
Party Pug, his Party Pug actually wants to like do
Well, we gotta
something
go
else.
on. This is all. We agreed. This is how long we do it for every time.
All right, so 1 more minute. Anyone in chat, anything to say,
Let's do.
or
Let's
you
do
die.
final Q&As before we go.
I love capitalism. Yes, me too. Me too. Big
That's why
capitalist,
you should spend money on the Steam Capitalism Fest.
Steam Capitalism Fest. Yes.
Alright.
Sorry.
I think we should all just like in case we're all wrong and a new Team Fortress comes out, we should all like completely
Everything
certify
in the-
our bets.
I'm gonna
Everything-
replay the Portal 10-hour long radio video.
But with me. Far to my roommate's door. Hi.
Where's Swishcast 2? I don't know. You gotta ask him.
Yeah, where's
Yeah,
Dad? Where is
We're
Swishcast
waiting
2?
for it. We want to see it.
They were like, Swishcast has fallen off. We need Swishcast 2. It's gonna go back to when it was good, and then they never made it.
Switchcast
Please
season
do
2.
it. We want to see it.
No, genuinely, I want to see it.
Does Party
Pug like pugs?
pugs?
Absolutely.
That
Probably
is
not as
great-
much as I
greatest
used to.
question.
Not as much as I used to in year 3, but I think they're still pretty cool.
What are your thoughts
Would you
on
own
the?
one?
What are your thoughts
I
on the
thought I'd
current?
get a pug called Party. I thought that'd be funny. I think Widget already did that.
I named one of my cats Party.
So okay.
So awesome and epic.
He's like a bastard.
Thanks.
You
named
know,
your-
it's really
Server
fitting.
1.1.
You named your weakest weakest forgotten cat after me.
No, he's strong now. He's like, the thing is, he eats all the food from the other cats, so
Oh,
the
there
other
you
cats
go.
go
Now
hungry.
we're talking.
And now he's like a fat fuck.
I can't relate to that.
Legend.
There
Nah,
you go.
he's a bit more like me now.
What are your thoughts on the current political situation at the Two Fort Strip? I think without the items, the class divide is certainly flipped on its head.
Yeah, no, the elites in the at the top of Blue and Red Tower, they're gonna like
It's really
at the top
it's
of
fuck-
High Tower. They're
It's fucked up how Hightower be doing all this shit to them. I mean, like, bro, they ain't even done nothing wrong.
What?
Literally.
High Wall Street investors have been seen jumping off of the higher tower.
Holy shit.
Death of the economy.
So they've hit a second Hightower.
Yeah, I think
Okay,
that's it. I think
If there's
that's it.
anything to take away from the stream, I think it's don't let them get away with this. Keep fucking like hammering into them.
Don't go all
Let them get
doomer
away with
mode.
this. It might be legally sure, legally they have the right to do that, but it does not make it morally correct, nor does it make sense, nor should it be like legally in some
Oh my
aspects.
god, bro. Waylon in chat, he's signing with Gary Newman. Like, look, guys, look at the general.
We're gonna have to go sort that out.
We need to sort this out. Yeah, we're gonna have to.
Yeah, Waylon
I'm gonna have to reply
Yeah.
some downvotes. Hang on.
downvotes.
No, shut up.
He's been. saying
Waylon has
some
been on a
things.
fucking hot streak of terrible takes recently. Like, what the fuck? Anyway, let's wrap shit up. All right, next week, banger guest. We've secured a massive guest. All right, next week. I hope you guys are ready.
All right, Gary
Alright,
Newman.
We haven't.
We have. All right, so
Tyler McVicker. He's gonna show us
Yeah,
everything.
Tyler McVicker,
no,
baby.
it's someone even
Speculation Street.
someone even better, someone you will all know very well. And we're gonna have to wait till next week just to see
It's
him.
the
Mystery of the week.
it's the guy in the Soundsmith videos that like has the deadpan
It's the-
delivery that goes. Are you sure, man? It's not in our budget.
AKA the guy. He's also the guy who does all the editing and all the work while Soundsmith
all the writing, all the scripts.
while Soundsmith
We'll give you a
mumbles his
hint.
way through.
We'll give you a hint. His name rhymes with Cheka Check. You know, Cheka Check. Mecha Wreck.
What is that? Oh yeah.
He's coming on. He's coming on.
Gabe
Shut the
Newell on
fuck up.
Swishcast.
It's
Dude,
not.
that would be a good idea.
Do you guys
Get him
always
on.
swear this much?
Okay. Okay, we end it.
Oh,
All right, end it.
That's what the point of the mask is.